most need. Let's take you to the starting lineup, and Scott McLaughlin, the Barber Motorsports Park Round winner, was thrilled to get the pole position for today's race, fellas.
Well, I think it's pretty cool that McLaughlin and Lando Norris, no Indy experience, they start up front, along with Scott Speed, another name that's new to Indy, certainly from a racing standpoint. Paul, as we go down this field, it is deep, it is rich with talent.
Yes, R.C. Enerson back in the field. I'm really surprised at Joseph Newgarden this far down, and Marcus Ericsson. But look at Rossi. He has really struggled in this iRacing. He's all the way towards the back.
Yeah, as we get all the way down to row 12 there with Askew and Colton Herta, two young drivers, and then a lot of experience further back. Tony Kanaan on row 13. How about Scott Dixon outside row 14? Dixon looked super racy.
GMR and Scott McLaughlin in the Pertec entry on the pole with Lando Norris in that orange and blue. Arrow McLaren SP, Honda on the outside. Let's go at Indy. The final race in IndyCar's iRacing Challenge Series. McLaughlin gets a great start.
Two abreast start, not the traditional three abreast, but guys are already getting racy. Townsend into turn one. Look at Graham Rahal looking at the back of Lando Norris.
How about James Davison in that black and red car making a move in the Jonathan Bird special to the outside? Davidson, I think their slots into fifth as they come down the back straightaway. Now Graham Rahal looking to the outside of Lando Norris as McLaughlin's under pressure.
McLaughlin's under huge pressure. It's Davison who goes into the lead. Lando Norris on the high side in the orange and blue Arrow McLaren SP entry.
Brand new tires. I know a car right in front gets sideways.
This is
These
Sage
guys
Karam.
are already getting super racy as look at this pack coming down the front straightaway across the yard of bricks.
Here at Indy, practice races qualifying. He has had that RLL Honda at the front. Power. Problems here, and there is a caution out. Jack Harvey in the Maya Shank, Sirius XM Auto Nation, or is it the 55? It's Alex Palou.
Alex Palou with damage on the front wing. I'm surprised it went yellow for this because replay of what happened. Here's inboard with Alex Palou coming down the front straightaway. Guys are fanning out Townsend, and he's up against the wall. He probably just ran out of space.
Yeah, that was Sage Karam in front of him, and Sage was trying to follow the draft, and Palou got squeezed, and then huge pile up. That's why the yellow came out.
So those tires are pretty much dead, Townsend.
Yeah, but I'm surprised just how far power's gone as we see Dalton Kellett get up high.
Whoa.
And he's trying to get to pit lane. I think he was just trying to stay out of trouble and desperately trying to get to pit lane. So power.
The first responder 175 presented by GMR. Here's Sage Karam. He is in. 60 miles per hour is pit road speed limit. He's made an error. He locks it up.
On the inside, big lockup. He's got damage, so that bent front wing, bent suspension, that's going to cost him extra time. He might have taken himself out of the running here, guys.
Such an experienced.
Getting on pit lane for a guy who's not raced very many ovals in his life. Did a fantastic job coming off turn 4 at Indy to get to pit lane. And now there's a caution on the track lead. That's going to throw a wrench into everything, and that's why.
That is Stephen Wilson and James Davison, is it? And those two had been working, if it is those two, they've been working together so effectively during the practice races and in qualifying. They'd helped each other enormously.
So this falls right into the hands of Graham Rahal, Joseph Newgarden, Rosenquist, Pagenaud, McLaughlin. Couldn't come at a better time for all of the leaders to save fuel now and probably be able to make it to the end.
Pit stopped early with the bad luck for Lando. He now has been shuffled back pretty much to the back of the field.
Here's the replay of what happened. Davison down on the low line of Stephen and Scott Speed behind. Wilson and Davison. Does Speed play a hand in this? Watch. Oh, he does.
Oh, yeah. Scott
Sure
Speed
does.
was dicing back and forthly, trying to decide what he was going to do. And in that left-right shuffle,
Andretti on the low side. And these guys, Lando Norris on the fresh tires, they're not really advancing, Marty, on this front group.
Not as much as everyone thought, but I'll tell you who is coming. Scott McLaughlin is coming, and there's a caution lead. Another fun restart like that one.
Oh boy. So what's the cause of this? We're hearing reports it might be Joseph Newgarden. It is massive. Multiple cars involved. We knew that this late caution was going to cause some chaos.
I was laughing, Paul, because the caution came out, and about 4 seconds later, there was still somebody barrel rolling in a short chute.
Well, it's good. There's going to be some more guys are just getting super racy, Townsend, on those fresh tires, and I really don't think we're going to be done crashing yet. This is going to get even more crazy when we get down to the last couple laps. They make contact and
Sage Karam
flying in the fence. Cars all over the place.
I think that may...
He helped his teammate with the draft.
Askew hangs tough on the outside. Ericsson now getting passed back by Pato Award as he pushes him up high nearly into the wall.
And arriving on the scene in the background in the Sealmaster, number 18, Dale Coyne with Vassar Sullivan entry, is last year's Indy 500 Rookie of the Year, Santino Ferrucci. Ferrucci wants in on this.
Some tire wear now coming into play as we now get down to 3 to go. It's getting a little bit spread out. Lando's got a nice little gap as all these guys are fighting for second, third, fourth, and fifth.
Oh, to make matters worse, there's lap traffic, and Pagano in a big shut just in front of the lead group.
And Norris
taken out. Norris is out of the race.
Taken out in that accident, so Askew leads, Orward second, Ericsson third.
Less than 2 laps to run here at the Brickyard. Ferrucci has got by McLaughlin. Has he got a shot at this, or is it down to the 2 Arrow McLaren SP youngsters?
Vassar Sullivan machine now has got a shot at a top 3, but we're going to get a replay of what happened with Lando Norris. As here we go on board.
He's approaching Simon Pagano.
Simon said, I was just coming to pit road. I did not mean to wreck him. Remember, Lando Norris is the one who took out Simon Pagano earlier. He said it was not intentional. I was coming to pit road.
Final lap, fellas, final lap. Here we go. Pato Award on the inside. Askew up on the wall. Ferrucci is charging down hard on Ericsson. Ericsson looks for the inside. He's on the grass. This is Ryan Hunter race style. Has he pulled it off? You betcha he has. Marcus Ericsson through to the lead on the final lap. Now Award wants a shot. Oh, takes him out. Askew's going to go through, and Ferrucci's got a shot at the lead in the draft. Santino Ferrucci, can he get Oliver Askew to the yard of bricks? They crash across the line. Scott McLaughlin's going to win. McLaughlin's going to win it. How about that? From pole position to victory at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Scott McLaughlin survives the carnage. Clever strategy, fast laps,